Today's video, 15 things that don't exist in Europe.
We are Greg and Lisa, an American couple living abroad in Spain. If you're curious about the crazy, funny, and surprising differences between the U.S. and Europe, you came to the right place. This is USA versus Europe. We've done a couple things from this channel before, but we will still leave a link in the description so you can go and show them some love.
Okay. Now, we are going to try a new setup. We had one person say this, but I don't know if anybody else feels this way. But we're going to try a new setup where you can see the video more than our big old faces. So,
which, I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. Yeah, you want to see the video.
Right.
So we're going to try this and we're going to be bouncing around a little bit, but so we'll see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Did you know Americans spend over $1 billion a year on peanut butter? While it's a staple in most US homes, many Europeans find it odd. Let's look at 15 American habits that are rare.
They do?
Or even unheard of across the Atlantic. Huge parking spots.
Oh.
In America, massive parking lots are everywhere. Outside malls, grocery stores, even fast food joints. For example, a typical Walmart lot can be bigger than a football field. This is because cities are built around cars with space to match.
Yeah.
In contrast, European cities are compact, rely more on public transport, and have much smaller parking areas, making it tough to find a spot, especially in places like Paris. Round-the-clock shop.
I think the thing with like the park, they do have, obviously there's cars here in Spain. Right. They have a lot of underground parking.
Yeah.
So like the Mercadonas, they have like parking garages that are like go deep underground and they're huge and but they're not taking up a lot of space in the outside street world.
Right.
In America, 24/7 shopping is part of everyday life.
Yeah.
You can grab groceries, coffee, or even a fishing rod at 2 a.m. from a Walmart in Texas.
Especially in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I grew up once upon a time. But everything there is like 24/7.
100% 24/7.
Yeah.
Many stores, gas stations, and pharmacies stay open around the clock. Fast food? Drive-thrus are always ready, even at midnight.
Always open.
Across.
Although, what was that?
Oh.
Let me see.
Pharmacies?
Let me see.
Fast food?
Oh, okay. That was the name of it was Interadite. So I was like, that's not America. But the name of the McDonald's sign?
I know, but why does it say that?
I don't know. That's why I stopped it.
Oh.
I thought that was weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Drive-thrus are always ready, even at midnight. Across the Atlantic, shops usually close by 6 to 8 p.m., and Sundays are quiet. Almost everything shuts down. Late-night cravings or last-minute shopping. Good luck. Yellow school buses.
That's true. The Mercadona closes at
9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
The supermarket.
See.
Oh, yellow school buses. Yeah.
The yellow school bus is a defining feature of American childhood, with millions of kids.
That is true, and I will say that did you ride school bus?
To high school.
To high school. Yeah, I think I started in middle school.
Yeah.
But yeah, you ride school buses. I haven't seen one out here.
No, I guess they don't have school buses out here.
Yeah, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
It's riding them to school every day. These buses are so iconic that they're seen across the entire country, from rural towns to big cities.
Something. This is an American school bus. So you ride this every time, just like when you go home.
Some areas even have multiple buses for different grade levels, ensuring kids get to school safely. In contrast, school buses are rare in Europe, where children usually take public transport, bike, or walk to school. Free public restrooms.
Do you think? I wonder why you think that is. I think that they have maybe like schools are closer to where they live. So there's no need for, but because like if we walk around town here, there's a lot of like, you know, places that are schools that are close by the homes and everything. So
I guess so. They're just closer by. There's more of them.
yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Bike or walk to school. Free public restrooms. In the US, public restrooms are commonly available and free to use in places like parks, shopping malls, gas stations, and highway rest areas. These facilities are designed to offer convenience, especially for travelers and people in urban areas. Many public restrooms in Europe charge a fee, usually between 50 cents and €1.
I mean, I haven't seen a ton out
Not
here.
a ton. And I've had people in the comments say that that's not necessarily true out here in Europe.
Yeah.
I've only seen them at the train stations, the major train stations.
Have you seen anywhere else? I don't think so. Major train stations?
The airport.
Airport? Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I don't know. This is necessarily true.
I mean, it could be true because he's saying Europe. We're just talking about
I know.
Spain.
Right. Yeah. So we don't know.
Yeah.
Especially in high traffic areas like train stations and tourist attractions.
Oh.
Drinks loaded with ice.
Oh, in America?
In the US, it's common to get drinks filled.
Yeah, and I'd be mad.
I know. You have to ask for light ice.
Yeah. Yeah, because it would be a cup of ice with a little for a drink.
Yep. In the US, yep.
With ice.
It's true.
With many restaurants offering cups that are nearly all ice. This love for ice extends to everything from sodas to water, making cold, refreshing beverages a key part of American culture.
It's not a love of ice. We don't love ice. It is them being cheap.
Yeah.
It's the...
That's the way we see it.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about we love ice.
Yeah, we don't love ice.
We don't love ice. Okay, wait to go back to America and get some ice.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Unlike Americans, Europeans usually prefer their drinks served without ice, enjoying them at room temperature or lightly chilled. Drive-through for everything.
Yeah.
In the US, drive-through services go beyond fast food. You can grab coffee, pick up prescriptions, and even handle banking or driving, all without leaving your car. This convenience has become a staple of American culture, making errands faster and easier.
There's some coffee shops that are only drive-through.
Right.
Like they don't have, a place somewhere else where you can go there if you like Starbucks, for example.
Yeah.
Like it is only drive-through. If you want this coffee, you have to bring your car, or you can walk up. But
they do have where you can walk it up.
Yeah.
I forgot. What was that? Brothers? Something Brothers?
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros. Yeah.
They have it where it's mostly drive-through, but you can occasionally walk up.
In contrast, drive-thrus are rare in Europe, with most services requiring you to go inside. Unlimited coffee refills. If you order a coffee at a diner, refills are often free and unlimited.
Yeah.
Whether it's a casual breakfast or a late-night stop, diners offer this benefit to keep patrons fueled up without extra cost. In Europe, coffee is...
But only black coffee, not... regular, not lattes.
Oh.
Only
you
black
mean like
coffee.
only coffee? You can get cream and sugar with it. Only drip coffee.
Drip coffee.
Yeah. Or not. What'd you say? Lattes.
Lattes.
Fancy.
Usually paid per cup with no free refills. Each serving is treated as a separate order. Ice cold AC in summers.
Yeah.
American shops in summer feel like stepping into a freezer thanks to powerful air conditioning. From malls and restaurants to offices and grocery stores, blasting cold air is the norm to escape the heat.
Right.
It's a reflection of the U.S. focus on comfort and convenience, with many buildings designed specifically for heavy AC use.
Right.
In contrast, Europe uses AC sparingly. Fans, open windows, and natural airflow are more common, even in summer. Grocery bagging done by...
I would just say that it might depend on where you are, because in Las Vegas, everything is ice cold, the car, the casinos, everything.
Right.
But
ice cold.
when we lived in Washington, like they didn't.
Yeah, there were not.
Yeah. A lot of the apartments didn't have it because it's always overcast and
That's
it's
true.
warm weather like 3 days out of the year.
Yeah, so not everywhere in the U.S. is cold and freezing and cares about the AC.
Right.
You know?
And natural airflow are more common, even in summer. Grocery bagging done by employees.
Yes.
Grocery bagging by store employees is a common tradition, making the shopping experience easier and more convenient. Customers appreciate this service, especially for larger orders, allowing them to focus on payment and exit. In Europe, grocery bagging is...
I don't know what you think.
I don't like it. I prefer how it is here in Europe. I prefer to bag my own. So even when we went to Trader Joe's back in the U.S., I always started bagging on my own, and it just felt awkward when they were bagging for us.
I don't know. I think I agree with you, but I guess I kind of feel like it's an extra added thing that costs more money for your groceries because they have to employ somebody to do that.
That's true.
And I think one of the first times I remember seeing it, I think it was Lidl. Is that how you said?
Lidl.
When they first came to America.
Oh.
That's what I remember seeing. Like you just bag your own stuff. So
we used to have a pack and save.
Yeah.
Back when I was like a teenager.
Right.
That was the first time I remember seeing that we were packing our own stuff. And
so I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, they don't need to. I just find it's another way to increase what you pay because they got to pay the person who's doing that.
Right.
And then it's another thing where, never mind, I keep going. Let's continue.
Okay.
Often the customer's responsibility, with many stores charging for bags or expecting shoppers to pack their own.
Right.
Halloween is widely celebrated.
Oh, U.S. Yeah.
Each year, on October 31st, neighborhoods transform with haunted houses, carved pumpkins, and kids in costumes going door to door for candy. It's one of the biggest holidays in the U.S., blending community, creativity, and a love for all things scary.
Yeah.
Halloween in Europe is quieter, with less trick-or-treating and fewer decorations. Large meal sizes.
That's true.
In the U.S., restaurants often serve oversized meals.
They do.
Yeah, that's way bigger than your palm. It's supposed to be just the size of your palm.
That's true.
With portions far larger than those in most countries. It's common to take leftovers home. In contrast, European meals are typically smaller and more focused on balance. Leftovers are less common. Prices exclude tax.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sales tax in the U.S. varies by state and even by city, so the final price depends on where you shop. Unlike in many countries where tax is included in the sticker price, Americans are used to doing the math at checkout.
Yeah,
unlike in the U.S., European price tags already include VAT, so the amount you see is exactly what you pay. No extra calculations at checkout.
Much better.
In some places, they'll have no sales tax, but then they'll have income tax. Or vice versa.
In some states.
Some states. Some places have both, but
exactly what you pay. No extra calculations at checkout. College sports are a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
American college sports, particularly football and basketball.
I think we just learned that. I didn't know that Europe didn't have college sports.
Oh, right.
Until recently.
Yeah, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was funny.
But in America, it is a big deal. In fact, I would say that the crowds are closer to European crowds than the professional sports.
The student sections,
Student sections, I mean, just in general. I mean, the whole vibe of a college game is similar.
Is closer to the European.
But it's not.
But it's
the same.
It's not the same.
Let's not get too excited.
I know.
Basketball are a huge part of student life and culture, with universities often hosting games in large stadiums.
Yeah.
These events attract passionate fans, lucrative sponsorships, and media attention. College sports in Europe don't attract the same level of attention or financial backing as in the US. Tipping is essential.
Wait, so are there college sports?
I don't know. Or he did it so vaguely and so quickly. So it's kind of like he trying to brush through it.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
That's true. It's probably like, I think the college.
Same level of
Oh.
attention or financial backing as in the US. Tipping is essential everywhere. In the US, tipping is an important part of service. It's common to tip waiters, bartenders, and other service workers 15 to 20% of the total bill. This practice is seen as a way to reward good service and help workers whose base wages are often lower than in other industries. Tipping in Europe is generally not as customary as in the US, where service charges are sometimes already included in the bill. Guns, wives.
Well, so, all right. So I have both sides of this tipping issue because I used to work in a tip industry.
Yeah.
I was in valet. I was a bellman. Like I lived in Las Vegas. You tip for everything.
Yeah.
So, so I understand that side of it from the person receiving the tip. But I just think it's so annoying. Now, I shouldn't say it. Let me calm down. I don't know. I don't like it after being here and going back to America and have a tip for everything. Like we went to a regular convenience store where we were just buying like a candy bar and we went to pay for it and they turned the iPad around like we're supposed to give a tip when all they did was just punch in the numbers and collect my money.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah. So
And it started at 18%.
Right.
And went up from there.
So everywhere you go, you tip. Like everywhere. If you go to the coffee shop, if you go to get a cupcake, if you go to get, not groceries, but everywhere you go, you have to tip. So, or you feel like you're not being a good person helping the people out. So,
where service charges are sometimes already in.
By the way, I saw the preview for the next one.
Oh, you did? What?
Well, I just saw it when I rewound it.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice it. Okay.
Yeah, well, we about to get fired up. Okay, here we go.
Included in the bill. Guns widely.
See?
Oh, this one.
Yes.
In the US, the right to own firearms is protected by the Second Amendment, making guns easily accessible in many states. Regulations vary, but private gun ownership is a significant part of American culture. In Europe, gun ownership is more heavily regulated, with stricter laws and background checks required to legally own firearms. So, did any of these American...
Do you want to say anything about that? We're just
I know. Well, it goes through so fast.
Yeah.
It's hard to comment on it, but obviously it's stupid. And
I mean, it's a true statement. Gun ownership in America is a big deal. We talked about it before here.
Yeah, we have talked about it.
So it's something that won't go away. And there's a huge reason why we left and never really wanted to go back.
It'll never go away. It doesn't matter how many shootings, unfortunately. Doesn't matter.
It never changes. Yeah.
There's too much money involved.
I mean, there was a shooting, I forget how many years ago, but it was in Las Vegas.
50
where people were just going to a concert
51,
and
52.
50 something people were just shot by some random guy from a hotel room and just randomly shooting like a machine gun. It wasn't a machine gun. It was a regular gun that they turned into a machine gun. But and then you would think, okay, that's it. Like somebody will do something about
that. Because I think he put a bumper on it. So something about
bump stop or something.
Yeah, that made it go faster.
Right.
And I don't even know, they were at least trying to get rid of that.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if that even went through.
Yeah.
So
it's a source of frustration for us.
But, I know.
Ooh, but whatever. All right. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I thought that was pretty, he went through a lot. He had some good stuff.
He went through a lot. And I don't know. I feel like some of it was true. Some of it wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
just because we have a perspective of both now.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. So this says, hey, man, how do I reach out?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Okay. Parking false. School buses false. ICE false. AC false. Others kind of correct.
Oh, it depends where they're from.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's all the comments.
Oh, there's not a lot.
Yeah. Don't know about U.S., but you have a lot of false statements.
Oh, about Europe. Thumbs down. Oh, no.
Okay. Right.
Uh-oh. Are we going to get thumbs downs?
All right.
I think we recognize the ones that weren't true on both sides.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're just
Yeah, there
reacting.
were some that were faults on both sides.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
So I don't know.
Well, anything else?
Nah.
All right. As usual, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.
Bye.